Welcome to the 2018 Best of the Midwest Awards, presented by the Midwest Independent Film Festival. This year's BMAs are sponsored by The Promontory, Periscope Post and Audio, SAG Indie, El Nacimiento Handcrafted Tequila, P3 Media Works, Potenza Productions, VER, Goose Island, Camellia Bakes. And now let the awards begin.
Welcome to the Best of the Midwest Awards. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up, being here, and doing the things and supporting this community. Yes! So as you know, we are the only film festival that is year-round and solely dedicated to the Midwestern filmmaker. To me, the film festival is a community organizing tool, and it is about bringing people together and supporting all the members of the filmmaking community at every stage, in every role, and all of those things. And to me, this night brings all of that together in such a beautiful, wonderful way. So I appreciate all of you so much for being here to celebrate that with us. So we have some awards to give out. So we have a lot of sponsors to thank. We have a lot of volunteers to thank. We have lots of things to thank and talk about throughout the night. But first, I want to make sure that you all know and give a big round of applause to our friends at SAG Indie who provided the open bar as you walked in. And so they sponsored that first hour of the bar. The rest of the night, our friends at Goose Island are providing the beer for us. And Virtue Cider is bringing the cider. Our friends at El Nacimiento back in the back, they're doing tequila tastings all night. And the Promontory, who is so amazing and awesome, has developed 3 beautiful cocktails with their wonderful tequila. So we got tequila, we got Promontory, we got beer, we got cider, we got all the things. We've got food in the back. We've got the dessert bar from Camellia Bakes. Delicious things back there. So I hope you are tasting all the things, having all the things, right? Yes. All right. So first, I want to thank all of our volunteers who have done so much. They help us year-round, but today and this week, getting all of this together. Everybody, I need the biggest, loudest round of applause ever for all of our volunteers. That's what I am talking about. This festival runs on volunteers. If you're interested in being a volunteer, head to the website, visit midwestfilm.com/volunteer. You can find it, you can fill an application, or just give me a shout, or just wave at me and be like, yeah, I want to volunteer, I'm in. We love our volunteers so much, and stuff like this does not happen without our volunteers. But it also doesn't happen without our sponsors. There's a ton of sponsors in the room tonight. Huge round of applause for all of our sponsors. You've been seeing their logos up here. Who made this night possible? But especially to the Promontory, who has given us this beautiful space and who's been amazing partners to us through the process of getting this event together. Is it not a gorgeous room? We love everybody at the Promontory so, so much. All right, friends, you ready to do some awards? All right, so our first category is music video, and presenting that is Dometi Pongo, who you know his voice here in Chicago from WGN Radio, but you also know him from MTV News, and he's here with us tonight. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Dometi Pongo.
Okay, so I go to a lot of award shows and a lot of galas. This got to be the livest crowd I've ever heard. Make some noise for yourselves. And Amy, I don't want to give them too much credit. I'm going to blame DJ Cashera and the open bar. Y'all make some noise for DJ Cash. and those free drinks you've been consuming, because every time you hear white people go, woo, you know they've been drinking. So, all right, so you guys remember the days when music videos actually had storylines and actually meant something and actually had narratives and you would actually be enthralled and waiting to see a music video? We're bringing that era back. We're bringing that era back. And this is coming from a new MTV News personality, so you know I know what I'm talking about. I've been there for 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that being said, here are your nominees for Best Music Video.
Your nominees for Best Music Video. Four-Leaf Clover, directed by Muir for Ravyn, Lenae. Glendale, directed by Sean Werrell for Clans. Writing Down, directed by Damian Blue for Mike Mangione and The Kid. Rock and Roll, directed by Muir for Taylor Bennett. Symphony, directed by Muir for Tokyo.
All right. The first award of the evening. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I don't know. You think they're ready? I don't know if they're ready. You sure? You sure, Kimmy? Y'all ready? I don't know. Y'all ready? All right. And the award for Best Music Video goes to... Can we get a drum roll? I need y'all to bang on y'all tables. Let me get a... Four-Leaf Clover, directed by Muir for Ravyn, Lenae.
They didn't make us do this last year, so I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, thank you guys so much. It's really awesome. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and thank everybody that worked on this project, if they're here. Yeah, really cool. I'm sorry, I'm really terrible public speaker, so sorry. All right. Cool. I'm so sorry, I'm terrible.
All right, moving right along. For our next category, which is Best Animated Work, please welcome to the stage Curtis Gilbert from P3 Media Works.
All right. Hello. Wow. I just want to say this is a shock to me. It's a surprise. I've never won anything before. I've never even been nominated for anything. To be honest, I don't even really do animation other than like some star wipes in Premiere. So I gotta say, this is.
Hey, Curtis, if you could just announce the nominees.
I got you. I'm presenting. Well, that's awkward. A little embarrassing. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. So I guess it's time to look at this year's nominees for Best Animated Film. Thanks.
Your nominees for Best Animated Film. Blowjob, directed by Robert Hemlick. Lullaby Theory Serial Fluid, directed by Jonathan Lacocque and Clara Lehmann. Detectives, directed by Christopher Jobs Jr. The Amazing Neckbeard, directed by Aaron Legg. Too Evil, directed by Conlon Taff.
All right. Excellent. Thanks for indulging me in our little joke. This year's winner for Best Animated Film is Lullaby, directed by Jonathan Lacocque and Clara Lehmann.
I guess since we have to say something, you were my inspiration. Thank you so much for inspiring us. It's you. Anyway, thank you everybody very much. We appreciate it.
All right. I knew that bit was going to work. I knew it would. All right, the next category is Best Short, and here to present the nominees, please welcome to the stage Melissa Thornley.
Okay, so to the people in this audience, you guys actually give a shit about shorts, right? So for that, I applaud you. Because most of the world doesn't realize that in a short film, you can experience like a wide spectrum of emotions. You can get the same out of a short as you can out of a full-length, a full feature film, right? And sometimes even more. And that's where people cut their teeth. It's more experimental. It's just, they are the underdogs, but not at the Midwest Independent Film Festival. We know, it's like gold, it's like platinum, it's the deal. So this is where the real money is. So real money to all of the nominees, which are...
Your nominees for Best Short Film. Four Corners, directed by Muir. Half Smile, directed by Owen Royce. New Neighbors, directed by E.G. Bailey. Other People's Children, directed by Anna Maria Hosian and Brad Riddell. Runner, directed by Clare Cooney.
I totally don't want to have that, you know, that moment that happened with What's Her Socks and What's His Socks at the Oscars, you know.
This is the one you want.
See? That could have been me. I could have been Warren Beatty, and I am not Warren Beatty. Jesus. The Best of the Midwest Award for Best Short Film. Oh, this is awesome because I was there when we screened you. Clare Cooney. Runner, directed by Clare Cooney.
Hi, I also didn't know there was going to be any kind of speaking, but thank you so much. This has been kind of a crazy journey. This is my first film I ever made. And was a bit of an experiment for me. And I didn't know if it was gonna be seen by no one or just be seen in my basement. I don't have a basement, I live in Chicago, but I'm really thankful for the life the film has had, and this is really meaningful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we almost did the old envelope mix-up trip. Nicely done, Guth, nicely done. You know, real quick, can we just give a shout out to our friends at VER who brought the A game in a big way with this beautiful screen, helping us get it in here. That's not easy to do. All that stuff there. Amazing partners to us all year long, especially today. Holy moly, this screen is so awesome. So big shout out to them. All right, moving right along. Let us now go to Best Documentary Short. And presenting that award, Pat McDonald from HollywoodChicago.com. I totally was like, when Melissa Thornley's up here, get ready, do the thing. Pat doesn't listen to me. We're waiting on Pat. Pat. There it is. Pat.
Oh, great. I have to follow Melissa. Thanks. So I've been associated with this for several years, kind of behind the scenes, and also, how many people in this room have I interviewed? That's a pretty good number. So anyway, I just interviewed Mike Quilford for this event, and I've gotten to know Mike a lot better in the last year, and I want a little applause for Mike Quilford for keeping this thing going. Yeah. Woo. So my last question I asked him, I said, okay, it's 2019. What's the toast you want to have for the new year? And he said, I want to toast Amy Guth. So raise the glass, and toast Amy Guth. All right, the nominees for Best Documentary Short.
Your nominees for Best Documentary Short: Edith and Eddie, directed by Laura Checkaway; Fallen Feather, directed by Aaron Peterson; Grace, directed by Rachel Pikelny; Mickey's Pets, directed by Ashley Brandon.
I've just joined Hogwarts. Okay. The Best of the Midwest Award for Best Documentary Short goes to Grace, directed by Rachel Pikelny.
Wow. Thank you so much. This little film holds a really big place in my heart. So thank you so much for seeing it and for voting for it. And have a fun night. Thank you.
All right, the next award. Pat putting the microphone way up there. The next award is for Best Actor. Please welcome to the stage Charles Andrew Gardner from SAG-AFTRA.
Oh man, let me say how excited I am to come out tonight and celebrate with you all. Chicago, Midwest, supporting the Midwest. It's nothing like it. Well, I'm up here to announce the Best Actor nominees. Great actors, right, with their abilities and their hard work and their dedication to their craft lifts the words off the page. They captivate us, they make us think, they make us feel, and most importantly, they dare us not to suspend our disbelief. And these actors tonight did exactly that. So with that being said, let's take a look at tonight's nominees.
Your nominees for Best Actor: Will Allen for Runner; Michael Blaiklock for Cold War; Anthony Hill for Off Book; Joe Kessler for Half Smile; David Pasquesi for Stage 4.
All right, and tonight's, I like black and gold. I'm an alpha, and these colors are on point right now. The Best Actor goes to Michael Blaiklock, I'm sorry, for Cold War. Good thing Michael was not here to hear me mess up his name. I don't think so. We have somebody accepting for Michael. Don't tell him I messed up his name.
Michael couldn't be here today, but I know that he would thank all of you and the city of Chicago, and thank you so much. We're very grateful.
Wanted to accept an award on someone's behalf, because I would just thank all kind of people that person doesn't even know. I'd be like, accepting this award for Michael Blaiklock, I just want to thank my mom and my neighbors. Like, why not, right? All right, moving along. The next award is for Best Actress, and to present the nominees and the winner, please welcome to the stage Alyssa Fraden.
Good evening, everyone, and I personally want to thank Amy and Mary Kay Cook, so we can give a round of applause It's a beautiful evening here. As an actress, a SAG-AFTRA actress who appreciates all the directors who use SAG Indie and hire all of us SAG-AFTRA actors to their low-budget or independent micro-budget films, we appreciate you. And the actresses tonight are exceptional, and I would like to just say, roll the nominees.
Your nominees for Best Actress: Clare Cooney for Runner, Madeline Walter for Cold War, Janelle Snow for Stage 4, Shaw Cage for New Neighbors, Hani Furstenberg for Saints Rest.
Really, this is where local Midwest actresses can shine in these independent films. So thanks to all the directors who put us in those films and let us shine. And the BMA award winner is, for the Best of the Midwest Award for Best Actress, is Clare Cooney for Runner.
Thank you for the director for casting me in this role. Yeah, thank you so much. This is amazing. I'm just gonna talk about the film for a second because I didn't thank people in the last time. Thank you to Shane Simmons, my lovely Shane Simmons, who is also the producer of the film, and to the cast and crew who worked on it for free. Literally, I would not do this without you. It was a $900 film to make, so I really, really appreciate everything you did for free for us, and it literally wouldn't have happened without you all. I'm a really tall person, and it's hard to get roles, and so it was fun for me to be able to play a role that was just a normal woman who experiences something, which I think every normal woman has experienced something that's traumatic or tough. And it was a delight to play a role that was just a normal woman, as opposed to being like a bitchy model or a cheerleader or whatever. So this was a great role to play, and I really enjoyed it, and thank you for the award.
Let us also take a moment and thank our friends from Goose Island and Virtue Cider and El Nacimiento Tequila for getting everybody drunk, and also the Promontory. And a shout out to the fine people that work here at the Promontory, especially the folks behind the bar. Inventing, Lisa back there who invented awesome cocktails with our special tequila tonight, and all the awesome folks here taking care of everybody. Shout out to them. Good times. All right, rolling right along. Here to present the award for Best Cinematography, please welcome from Doffenbach Camera, Lawrence Doffenbach.
Thanks, guys. It's good to have you all here. Hey, Colin, I think the light's down a little bit. Can we bump it up a little bit more? Yeah, that. Okay, hold there. Something's not quite right. Hold on. How's my edge light? You guys see me all right? All right, great. Fog 3? Yeah, pull in the fog 3. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, guys. We have a lot of great nominees tonight, and without further ado, let's take a look at those for Best Cinematography.
Your nominees for Best Cinematography: Jonah Rubash for 10 More, Matthias Grunsky for Saints Rest, Rhett Blankenship and Jacob Chapman for Glendale, Maura Hamilton and John Salazar for As of Now, Christian Mejia for Searching for Isabel,
and the winner goes to Matthias Grunsky for Saints Rest.
I am not Matthias Grunsky. I was the co-writer of this film, but I'm sort of the Chicago representative for the film tonight. Thank you so much to Amy Guth and also Mike Quilford, who played a big part in getting us into the festival and screening, and we absolutely loved it. And I love that there's a festival dedicated to the Midwest, and Matthias, who's from Austria actually, and lived in Iowa with us for a month, sort of fell in love with the Midwest. So I think if we can get people to come to the Midwest for an extended period of time, they really fall in love with it, and I love that the festival promotes that, so thank you.
That mystery man did not identify himself, but that's Tyson Stock, co-writer of Saints Rest. See, that's the other goal, to accept an award and not identify myself. Just be like, sure, why not me? Okay. All right. Moving right along, here to present the nominees and winner for Best Editing, please welcome Michael Thomas James from our friends at Periscope.
Hello, BMAs. How's it going? I am so excited to be here because I haven't seen sunlight in 2 weeks. I've been in my edit suite. It's been dark, it's been scary, and I can relate to these editors because they're spending all their nights moving a frame one and then back and then maybe 2 frames over and then back. So there's a lot of tediousness that goes into it, so we gotta really represent these editors. Here are the nominees.
Your nominees for Best Editing: Clare Cooney for Runner, J. Wilder Konschak for Cold War, Neely Feller for Saints Rest, Chelsea Kiser and Diego Lopez for Atoms of Ashes, Nathan Rogers for Four Corners.
And the winner of the BMA goes to Chelsea Kiser and Diego Lopez for Atoms of Ashes.
Maggie, June, and Hillary, thank you for involving us in this project. I'm really glad that we did something, that we took care of it and did something worth being up on the stage for. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. I second what Diego says. Thank you.
Wait a minute, you gotta take your thing. Take your thing. I did not fold all of those envelopes for fun. I want you to have them. Shout out to our friends at Paper Source for beautiful stationery. All right, here to present the award for Best Screenplay, please welcome Tavri Crouch from the Illinois Film Office. I love the move of like coming up with a drink in your hand. I love that. No, come on, do it. All right, fine.
Okay, I'm a little shorty here. Whoa, I can't see anyone anymore. What a great way to start off the new year, right? A celebration of Midwest-made films by Midwest filmmakers, actors, directors, producers, and writers. Let's talk about the writers. This is where all the magic starts. This is where the idea is conceived, given birth, pen to paper. Most days it's fingers to keyboard or fingertip to iPad or whatever. But this is where the magic starts. So I am so honored to be presenting the nominees for Best of the Midwest Award for Best Screenplay.
Your nominees for Best Screenplay: J. Wilder Konschak for Cold War, Clare Cooney for Runner, Noga Ashkenazi and Tyson Stock for Saints Rest, Wendy Roderweiss for Stage 4, Brad Riddell for 10 More,
The Best of the Midwest Award for Best Screenplay goes to Wendy Roderweiss for Stage 4.
Everybody. This is amazing. A couple of things. I want to do a few thank yous. First, to all of the amazing writers also in this category, including my colleague Brad Riddell. So thank you so much to everybody. It's incredible. The other people I want to thank is just the amazing Midwest filmmaking community. I mean, let's hear it, right? It's an incredible place to make movies. It's so incredible. But lastly, I really cannot leave here without thanking my incredible actors. Both of my leads were nominated tonight. Janelle Snow, who's here tonight. Let's hear it for Janelle. And David Pasquesi. It's one thing to write into a void, and it's another thing to have your actors bring your words to life, and they make my writing so much better, and I would not be getting this award without them. So thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Here's oh, she's got your envelope. Here's the thing about this podium. It's a music stand, y'all, with a tablecloth on it. And gaff tape, because gaff tape makes things work. And when you do not have a podium or cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. So, let's keep rolling. Here to introduce the nominees and give the award for Best Director, please welcome Betsy Steinberg.
Hi, and thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta take 2 seconds just to say I have been connected to this fest for many, many years, and I have never felt so proud to be here. And oh my God, new venue, fabulous, thank you. And thank you so much to Amy for taking over the reins. To Quill for really making things happen, and always to, I think, one of the great unsung heroes, my friend Mary Kay. So thank you. Okay, is this it?
That's it, but first you gotta
Okay, okay. So the BMA for Best Director nominees are...
Your nominees for Best Director: Andre Muir for Four Corners, Clare Cooney for Runner, Noga Ashkenazi for Saints Rest, J. Wilder Konschak and Stirling McLaughlin for Cold War, Steve James for Abacus, Small Enough to Jail,
Okay, and the BMA for Best Director goes to J. Wilder Konschak. Wait. And Stirling McLaughlin for Cold War.
So Stirling was supposed to go to Indiana for work and ended up in India. That's the truth. He's in India right now. The Indiana part's a lie. So I'm going to accept this on both our behalf. And wow, this is really exciting because my manager doesn't think I'm a very good director. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Stirling McLaughlin's Instagram right now is real fabulous, but I was like, oh crap, he's in India. Okay, that's a thing we're gonna do. It's fine. So other people to whom I would like to give shout outs, the gentlemen and the peoples from Potenza Productions and from P3 Media Works who made all of these videos awesome tonight. Also to some sponsor love, a little shout out to Periscope. We already talked about SAG Indie for the And also to Brissart Creative, who's running around taking pictures. There she is right there, taking beautiful pictures tonight, taking red carpet photos, all those beautiful things. And I think we already mentioned Camilla Bakes in the back with all the delicious sweet treats that will be so exciting after this. All right, it's the final award, friends. I am standing between you and more bar time. Here to present the nominees and winner for Best Feature, please welcome Colleen Griffin.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay, so I'm just going to tell a little story. In 2012, I came here with Katie Jones, my writing partner, because I wanted to get back into the business after being a stay-at-home mom. I was looking for a cinematographer. I met Tom Fletcher, who gave me a free camera package for 11 days. I came back the next year with my finished featurette called The Cold and the Quiet, which I was nominated for Best Director, Best Film, and Best Actress, and we only won for Best Actress, but I'm not bitter, really. And tomorrow, my feature film that I worked on with my husband, Joe Chappelle, is opening in New York. It's called An Acceptable Loss. And it stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Tika Sumpter, and it's a political thriller with two women as the protagonist and the antagonist. And if there's an article in Bustle about the film, about our casting of it, which I just want you to know was 100% intentional. And I'm not trying to plug my own thing, but 87% of the cast of the speaking roles are Chicago actors, because they're amazing. And 90% of our crew is from Chicago as well. So you can make amazing movies in Chicago, and we should all be doing it. And the nominees, I'm sorry, I can't do anything for them, just for me, for Best Feature are...
Your nominees for Best Feature: Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, directed by Steve James. Cold War, directed by J. Wilder Konschak and Stirling McLaughlin. Hesburgh, directed by Patrick Creedon. Saints Rest, directed by Noga Ashkenazi. Two in the Bush, A Love Story, directed by Laura Madalinsky.
Sorry. And the Best Feature goes to J. Wilder and Stirling for Cold War. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. In the spirit of the movie, I gotta pee and puke at the same time. This is amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. Couldn't have come at a better time. Thank you.
I am the producer. Just so you know, my name is Allie Hartley, and I want to thank most of all Stirling and Wilder for being amazing collaborators and directors, and I want to thank everybody else that I've ever met, because this is very exciting and I'm very nervous.
Chicago Indie Film rules!
Woo!
All right, friends, so all night we're using hashtag Best of the Midwest. Please use it, tag stuff, and like each other's stuff, because that is what a community does, right? All right, so that concludes the awards for tonight, but we're here till 11. Our friends at El Nacimiento Tequila is back there, so do some tequila drinking. Our friends at Goose Island and friends from Virtue Cider, Camellia Bakes, all the stuff. Go consume things, eat, drink, do the things. And we will see you at the start of the 2019 season on February the 5th. Stay tuned to follow us on all the things, Midwest Film. Go to there, do the things. Thank you to all of our sponsors again, and a big round of applause to all the nominees, all the winners. All right. And also, one more round of applause for DJ Cashera back there with the awesome tunes.
DJ Cash Era.
And with that said, let's get the party started.